Hey, what's up? I like to welcome y'all to Unprecedented Kings. You know what we talk about, kings and uplifting our black folks. You know what I'm saying?
Unprecedented Kings.
Unprecedented.
Yeah, you know, I say that every time.
Yeah, it's all right. We're gonna get together one day, though. You feel me?
Siri.
This nigga said, sir. But
What we got for him today, Tracy, man?
you know, just a couple of questions and shit to go over, little shit like that. Let me put my chat up. What's happening, trauma? What's happening with your family? Let me send you the
What?
Hold on, let me send you.
I'll send the link.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in and send you to him real quick.
Take me to another place.
Yeah,
I can't really.
like I'm trying to get on her and you know what I'm saying, being here all the time, you feel me, and get popping so y'all can get used to me and shit.
Sharing knowledge and wisdom.
Yes,
just for the difference. For today and tomorrow.
Okay. Let me go to my story and shit. Try to find some message. There we go.
We back in.
Yeah. Let's send that. Now I'm gonna send one more. Send mate.
Yeah, man. See, I'm back.
Alright, there we go. That shit seen.
Yeah, we good now? Good.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Trump? How you doing? Appreciate y'all for joining. But man, shit, you want to start with the shit we seen in the hood today?
Oh man, goddamn! I tell you, the paperback boys.
Alright, look, you know you in the hood when you ride past a little apartment building or whatnot, and it's like a gang of 6 little teenagers. You feel me? Some of the niggas got ski masks on. Some of the niggas got shirts. And it was this one specific nigga that was real funny to me because this nigga, look, on my motherfucking life, I cannot lie this. I can't fake this to y'all. This nigga had a fucking paper bag on with holes cut out in that
Nigga had a Colt 45 bag
nigga,
on his head.
The nigga had the eyes and the mouth cut out in the paper bag.
This
Nigga on
ass, no cap. No cap.
What's good with you, Mike?
When we drove back through, the bitches was in that crib.
All right, they broke in that motherfucker. They got in that motherfucker.
Broad daylight.
Hey, nah.
We calling the paperback boys. Calling the paperback boys. This what's wrong with you.
Hey, cuz I'm talking about that shit was hilarious, bro.
You know, I think that whole scenario touches up. That motherfucker just reminds me of one of today's topics, Tracer, man, about misguiding these youth out here, man. Our young kings in society.
Yeah.
Hey, they ain't had no type of guidance wherever they was from. I don't know who their mom and daddy was, but they ain't had no type of guidance, man.
But like, you know, chat, you know what I'm saying? Y'all welcome. But you know what I'm saying? I like it's questions, sets of questions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I be going through. But as of for right now, the direction of this show is basically it's like uplifting our kings. I got something coming for the women and something coming for everybody. Like we not dogging the women on her, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? We
speaking from
what's
a man's
up with you,
perspective.
Rube?
Speaking from a man's perspective.
Yeah. I like it's like one thing I be wondering is why like a woman she always wants a man to touch his inner side, touch his south side, but when he starts to express his feelings and shit like that, it becomes a problem. So like one of my questions is like, why is it so wrong for a man to express his feelings? Like, well, what's the problem? When y'all ask for it and then we give it to y'all, it's a problem.
Yeah, I think it's so set up nowadays with the generation over time. Motherfuckers feel like, you know, from the beginning of time, it's always been the man has to be, you know what I'm saying, the character, you know, for the woman and whatnot. But at the same time, like you said, a man we also like to be loved on. We also like to be touched and, you know what I'm saying, physically appreciated in all aspects from, whomever our queen may be.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sharp, what's happening?
But then a lot of that shit come from like shit with men, our pride. We let our pride get in the way nowadays. And shit, motherfucker, you feel too high up on your horse, man. You feel like you ain't got to express the need to express yourself and show sensitivity. I always like to consider myself 2 G's. I'm Gucci, you feel me? I'm a gangster and a gentleman. So, with that being said, I got to have a tender side. If I ain't have a tender side as a man, I would never know how to love and care.
Definitely.
And plus, I'm on some new shit. I ain't with, TLC, just tender love and care. I need trust, loyalty, and communication nowadays. And that's that's something that we lack. We're dealing with our queens. We don't have that trust and that loyalty and that communication. We lack all of that. Because once you have all three of those, you can truly learn how to love tenderly and care for a woman. Or not even just a woman, learn how to care for yourself as a man. Yeah, man, it's just...
Luna, what's up with you? How you doing, Luna? Thank you everybody for joining. I'm trying, I don't know. We're gonna get it, bro.
We'll get that shit going.
We're gonna take a little quick intermission. I gotta get this shit together a little fast.
We got this shit.
Alright, boy.
We're gonna tap into this new track from Trader, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna vibe out, man.
On all platforms, like, share, and subscribe.
We don't like fake vibes. We don't do fake vibes. That's another reason why it's hard to express yourself as a man, because I feel like we be dealing with fake vibes coming from the female perspective.
Fake vibes. Fake vibes. I've been feeling them fake vibes. I can't fuck with a fake track. Bitches around money on my mind. I can fuck, but I'd rather grind. Bitch, you goofy, you wasting time. I can't trust them, I'm all alone. I know I gotta keep it round. Everywhere I go, where it's at. I've been feeling them fake vibes. I can't fuck with a fake track. Bitches around money on my mind. I can fuck, but I'd rather grind. Bitch, you goofy, you wasting time. I can't trust them, I'm all alone. I know I gotta keep it round. Everywhere I go, where it's at. Sick of feeling them fake vibes. Fake friends, I don't need them around me. I just like them fake tags. Fake family, who come around when you come up in their life. But I'm in my feelings right. I don't think you feel my type. But I know I'm on one tonight. Yeah. Jada said she wants some. I don't even trust her, no. I'm like, girl, then back out. You just get them racks out. Why stacking bags up? Money come and go now. I just love to play around, like ring around. I feel like them fake vibes. I can't fuck with a fake track. Bitches around money on my mind. I can fuck, but I'd rather grind. Bitch, you goofy, you wasting time. I can't trust them, I'm all alone. I know I gotta keep it round. Everywhere I go, where it's at. I've been feeling them fake vibes. I can't fuck with a fake track. Bitches around money on my mind. I can fuck, but I'd rather grind. Bitch, you goofy, you wasting time. I can't trust them, I'm all alone. I know I gotta keep it round. Everywhere I go, where it's at. Look in the eyes of a rebel. They say that it's just in the devil. Survive for all shit, they get lit, yeah. You know it's no rest though. Niggas say those, and then they poppin' them K's though. Say no play though. Now nigga play my halo. Now pseudo, now kudo, now play those, my ADOS. I look like ancestors. Who's gon' pop them niggas way though? They lie, they go down. Them niggas gon' say they stay though. You know so, we go and slide and we gon' smoke their days up. Just calm down, cause if you don't, we show out. I heard a lot of folk but speaking on my name, deny me. She can't fuck with me, cause in my eye was born a king, guess how it had to be. Sick of all these pussies claim.
Bitch, I need that fire on me, on me. You know it's team too long. Fuck nigga, ayy. I be with the grinders, you know where to find us. Necklace full of diamonds, we the ones that climbed up. They was trying to starve us, we turned it to a condo. When niggas trying to slime us, we turn to anacondas. I be with the grinders, you know where to find us. Necklace full of diamonds, we the ones that climbed up. They was trying to starve us, we turned into a condo. When niggas trying to slime us, we turn to anacondas. I be with the grinders, you know where to find us. Necklace full of diamonds, we the ones that climbed up. They was trying to starve us, we turned into Wakanda. When niggas trying to slime us, we turn to anacondas. I be with the grinders, you know where to find us. Necklace full of diamonds, we the ones that climbed up. They was trying to starve us, we turned into Wakanda. When niggas trying to slime us, we turn to anacondas. Yeah.
Covers bird, the streets called, I was trying to eat. They said it's money outside, shit, I would die to see. She know I got my gun, mama, look, I'm about to leave. Whether it's some dice or threes, I'm shooting, trying to make the lead. I probably would've gave whatever you try to take from me. I wonder if you stab me with the same hand you shake with me. Mama, I'm a man, I don't care what the fuck they think of me. My heart big, only a slither bring out the snake in me. I'm taking G's and buying peace, middleman to finest fees. Sometimes I couldn't find my way, but I never found defeat. I stumbled, but I ran it up, a nigga had to find his feet. He tried to spin my block with no brakes, they couldn't find his feet. And I was in Bermuda on beaches, smoking the finest weed. Fucking all the models, she wet cause we right beside the sea. I spent a lot of time not shining diamonds inside the piece. They wonder why I ain't get my name, I want them to call me king.
You know where to find us. Necklace full of diamonds, we the ones that climbed up. They was trying to starve us, we turned into Wakanda. When niggas trying to slime us, we turn to anacondas. I be with the grinders, you know where to find us. Necklace full of diamonds, we the ones that climbed up. They was trying to starve us, we turned into Wakanda. When niggas trying to slime us, we turn to anacondas. I be with the grinders, you know where to find us. Necklace full of diamonds, we the ones that climbed up. They was trying to starve us, we turned into Wakanda. When niggas trying to slime us, we turn to anacondas. I be with the grinders, you know where to find us. Necklace full of diamonds, we the ones that climbed up. They was trying to starve us, we turned into Wakanda. When niggas trying to slime us, we turn to anacondas. Yeah.
All I see is dollar signs in my headlights. I got money on my mind like it's headlights. Baby, you can stay the night if your hair right. She said she falling in love, I'm like, yeah, right. Cause I got money on the floor, I gotta get mine. A couple hundred for you go, I had a good time. I remember when I couldn't catch a good vibe. Had to burn a couple bridges on niggas to get by. Niggas know we go up pole on the west side. So we went and got that dough on the flip side. I made a play, I seen the ops had to get right. He said it's up, that's on the soul, and he was dead right. We switched rides after midnight. We just try and get a stamp, bitches lick time. Always grit time, never quit time. And I don't get slime, bitch, yeah, I'm big slime, it's me.
We just tryna get a stamp like it's leg time. Always great time, never quit time. And I don't get slime, bitch, I'm big slime. What the fuck do ya?
Crack music, drama. Top fitted in this new era, they all cat. Endless with the overhead, meaning no ball cap. Snap back at the critics, so make them fall back. Like I don't hear again, trees bad and small rap. In my forte, melody is foreplay. Then I beat it up, leave it fuck, now the score laid.
What's
It's
good
like
with you, Jetta?
perpetuated through wordplay. I'm getting paid, living made, how my words laid. But I'm a stand-up nigga, pressure on my soul. Diamonds in my crown, thrown to the lesser, yo. My mind's a treasure trove, value and treasure toast. Hope I reign forever, like April weather, yo. No sunshine till pops, I'm illuminated. School of hard knocks, me and my alumni made it. When these niggas get to acting ill, immunimated. Cut from a different cloth, God with the moon made it. Yeah, for real though. You know what I mean? I can't help it. I'm a beast. I'm a monster. But I don't recognize myself like that. You know what I mean? I'm just me, man. So, it's hard in the trap. You wonder where the trap is. Cannon shots flying through the air like trapeze. Clown niggas, they intend to be trapeze. Sir, cuz they don't see nothing past the trapeze. Now systems, blacks, they be flowing with it. Cradle of life, motherland, soul grown exquisite. Melanin, salinized, yo, I know I'm different. That's probably why possibly I flow different. In these current times, watching the riverbed. Wet dreams of success in a nigga's head. There's black thoughts in the roots and the twisted dreads. That's here locked in now, so them niggas dread. Like 3K, so the big boys and outcasts. Solo when I'm in class, so everyone is outclassed. Like summer niggas here, or truancy without past. You think I stole the late cause trauma toes outlast. Yeah, I mean, look, niggas tell me, man, like Charm, you a beast, with inspiration, you dope, nigga, you great, nigga, you're marvelous. I just say thank you, I'm me. Those are tough shoes to walk in, you know, but I wake up like this. I'm a monster amongst men, a beast amongst petting zoo pets. It's your motherfucking boy Trauma Bill Ad, aka Trauma Toast. And as always, I'm in the motherfucking building. Full Letter Gang, forever the sponsor. Yeah.
Trey's up. What's good?
Do you want some wine?
Oh, you muted. I can't.
Yeah, I had to get it together real quick. My bad.
Nah, you good. You good. What's up, brothers? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Shit, nothing chilling. You can't hear him, can you?
I can hear him a little bit. Shit. You don't want all the extra feedback.
But yeah, shit. Like I said, this is basically something for us humbling ourselves, uplifting ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And maybe shit. The shit that we speak on and basis we touch on, it'll help somebody out in their day one. You know what I'm saying? You might be at work, you might be having a bad day. What's happening with you, Meech? Meech said, what's happening?
What's happening, Meech me?
I sent you the link, big bro.
He just called me Skoke.
Right
My boy called me Skoke.
Trey, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
Shit, I'm doing good. But like one of my major questions is, it's like to the chat, any women in there, they feel like they won't answer. You know, like answer that shit. Y'all can answer that shit. It's basically why do women like to tear a man down to their lowest point and then turn around and leave him when it's they fought there at their lowest point in the beginning? From the beginning, you know what I'm saying?
You know what though? I
Yeah.
think that's both sexes do it though. You know what I mean?
Both of them do, but
like
a
that's the
woman's
immature. No, hold on, Trace. That's the difference between dating a girl and dating a woman,
yeah,
and a woman dating a boy and dating a man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's that.
yeah,
Cause look, a lot of times we get it fucked up, right? We see like a nice butt, you know what I mean, a nice frame, a pretty face, and we just
yeah,
ignore all the bullshit signs. And then when shit hits the fan, you know what I mean, you be like, man, this bitch is crazy. You know what I mean? Or like women will see a nigga with a nice chain, you know, dressed real nice, you know, fresh haircut, and they look past the crazies. You feel me?
yeah,
And then when shit hits the fan, they be like, damn. But they ignored that shit in the beginning. You feel me?
yeah. Like that's
And
the
look,
problem.
I've been victim to it.
Yeah,
Seen a cute face and been like, yo. You know
she's
what I
bad. I
mean?
gotta
Like,
have her. You feel me? Yeah.
yeah, I'm finna bypass all the crazy shit. But then when shit hit the fan, I'm like, man, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker? You feel me?
That's good answers. That's good answers.
Make trauma screen bigger.
Said make shit. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I put time on the whole screen.
I think hit the second one. Hit the second one. It's either the first or the second one, I think. I think it's the second one. You hit the first one,
Right,
it'll hit the one right in front of that one. There you go.
Right, we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still learning how to work it, y'all. I'm an amateur.
Nah, you good. You learning.
But yeah, like I forgot what the fuck I was very sorry. But yeah, like a lot of people do tend to do it. They like you see something that look good, you like, hey, she's fire. I gotta have it. She be like, hey, he's fire. I gotta have it. You feel me? I can't even get it out, bro. I'm lit already. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Fucking up, man. Fucking up.
But
It's always the drips and the Jews, man.
Yeah,
Like
I
I just
got
made
this,
a
Jilla. I
post. You
got
feel
this
me?
shit.
It's not
And
within
I
the
look, Meech, you
Jews,
got the
man.
link. Get your ass up here.
It's not within the Jews, man.
You said
That's
what?
misleading. The jewelry and all this shit that a nigga wearing, a bitch fall for that shit. Even the nigga, when the nigga be falling for them shorties with them goddamn eye weaves on, nigga, the glue-ons on their eyelids, nigga, that's eye weave, nigga. Them Jeffrey Giraffe shits, they come out with them wigs, different lace front. Every time they put a wig on, my nigga, it's a different personality. Cause you think about
It's
each
a
wig got a
lie.
different name.
Yeah.
It's
That's
a
why I
lie.
like.
You know what I mean?
That's why I like natural women. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I just
Facts.
realized that when I went to the beauty shop last week and I was in Tennessee. So hold on,
But like,
I
like,
know
all
y'all
right.
purses,
Nigga
So,
like
said
you know
come
my
brothers.
reports, y'all purses
see, look.
have
All right, bro. I told you what they really are. Cumbrellas. That's what they was really called. The original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that umbrella. That's tough.
That's what they was originally called.
Hey, shit.
Like, I mean, on is right. So like most relationships are started off of physical attraction, right? You know,
Yeah.
like I mean, because a nigga and a chick, they don't see an ugly motherfucker and be like, oh man, I need to put them in my life, right? So everything's physical. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like everything's 100% physical. Niggas be so eager to integrate with the physical aspect of that, right?
Yeah.
That they don't be trying to get to know motherfuckers first. You feel me? Like they don't. So
Yeah.
like as you involve in this person in your life, you really they're strangers. You feel me? Like you
Yeah.
get comfortable, you poke a couple times, you feel me? You be like,
Yeah.
all right, she cool, you know, I'll let her come hang out, but really don't even know shit about it. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
vice versa, you know, be like, oh yeah, you know, like chicks be like, you know, nigga got a mean, you know, pipe game or whatever.
Yeah.
Pause. You feel me? And
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And like they don't get to know the nigga. You feel me? And then, you know, before you know it, the nigga at the house all the time or the female at the house all the time. And then you start seeing them traits. Niggas already kind of like be claiming each other and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you learning all the fucked off shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But by then you kind of like, well, I'm already in this. You feel me? So you kind of deal with it. And then when
Yeah.
shit hits the fan, that's, you know, shit go like completely bad, man. Like my wife, we were friends for a minute
Yeah.
before we took that next step. You know what I mean? We and I'll be 100. That's the first time I ever did that in a relationship. You know what I mean? Got
Yeah.
to know somebody first, and then you know what I mean. Was like, all right, cool. We cool as friends. You know what I mean? Let's try. You know what I mean? Let's try this out. So like, yeah. Every other time it's kind of just been a physical thing. Like, oh yeah. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, shit. Me and my girl, we kind of did it vice versa. Like, because I stopped for a minute. I was like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, this cool. We feel each other or whatever. But I was like, but at the same time, I was like, I feel like it's better to be a friend. Like get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? Share deep stories. You know what I'm saying? See each other's interests and shit like that. So like we put shit like I don't know. We gained the friendship in the midst of the fuckery. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I
So
mean,
yeah,
you can do it like that.
The love is supposed to be your best friend.
You can definitely do it like that. You feel me? Like, and it do be working out. Some like you hear about them old people be like, we met each other and we got married 3 days later. And then they've been,
yeah,
you know what I mean? They've been together 50, 60 odd years, happy as shit. Like sometimes it just works like that. But like we in a time now where everything's social media, everything's Instagram, TikTok. You know what I mean? Everything's
yeah,
about this and that. So like a lot of people are built up on like I have to live up to an expectation what's on TV, social media, or what I hear in music. So
yeah,
some of these people aren't even aware they're living a facade. You feel me? Some of them are, you know what I mean? But some people ain't even aware of that. So they don't even know themselves either. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So like it's real important. Like if you single, I say this for single people. If you single, you should probably if you ain't the commitment type, but you see something you like, you feel me? You should kind of just keep the ones you kind of already juggling and get to know that. And like I'm just saying, like you know, for the
I'm trying
single
not to
people,
laugh at. I'm trying not to laugh at the
not
comments, Jelly.
oh no, you good. But like you know what I mean. If you see something that kind of sparks your interest a little different than what you got going on already, you feel me? You should kind of like, you know what I mean? Try to get to know that person because you definitely ain't finna be deprived if you already juggling a couple. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna be deprived. If it's worth the wait, it's gonna be worth the wait. If not, you ain't losing nothing. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
and I just, you know, I think it's important. Before I met my wife, like I used to have like a crazy policy. You got like one fuck up. If you lie, if you don't keep up on an appointment, you feel me? Like if you say you're gonna do something and you don't do it, your word's golden. I don't give a fuck how big or small it is. You feel me? Like even if it's something small, you shouldn't have committed to it. You're done. You're cut off. You missed out.
Yeah.
I didn't miss out on shit. You feel me? You missed out. And like, you know what I mean? When you up the stakes of your worth and people know like the value of which you hold yourself, and people realize I can't afford to play games with this individual, they either gonna fail or they gonna live up to the expectations. That all depends on their personality. So once you assess your self-worth and you project that and you let people know the boundaries of what your self-worth means to you, people are either gonna raise their bar or they gonna fall short of that. And even when they fall short of it, you really don't need around anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then you're negotiating on your own standards at that point.
Yeah, I can feel that. That's real shit.
I got single game for days for y'all out there that are single, man. I'm married though. I'm content. But I got single game. I got single game for y'all for days.
And it's free. He's giving it away for free.
Trump's always giving away free game, bro.
Facts.
But like one of my
Number 3.
Nah.
Are you going randomly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I am gonna go with that. So you know how basically when you come up in the hood and shit, it's basically a fucking sin to speak on your feelings and come with some soft shit type like, but as the persona that's put on, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on,
like
say that again. My phone.
You saying hood?
All right, so you know how basically, so you come from the hood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody's persona and aspect is, you know what I'm saying? Here, I came up out the hood, you feel me? I'm around all these hood niggas, these gutter niggas and shit. Like, majority of the time, like, when you say a nigga go up and he go up on some soft shit and his feelings and shit, 95% of the times his friends gonna make fun of him, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you soft, you feel me? You over here, hurt over a bitch, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, so a motherfucker feel like it's a must to tuck your feelings away and be aggressive and hard all the time. Like, and I feel like as man point blank period, like I feel like we need to teach our young kings that it's alright to express yourself and it's alright to express your feelings. Cause like holding that shit in, it only makes shit worse over time.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a traumatizing state that like, yeah, shit get hectic in that way, you know what I'm saying? Like you holding shit in for so many years, when you finally explode, you feel me? You never know what's gonna happen. So I feel like that's an important thing to do, to teach our young kings that it's okay to express your feelings instead of holding all that shit in. Don't worry about what these niggas in the hood think about you feel me? Because they ain't worried about your best interest at the end of the day. You feel me?
I agree with you. I feel there's a time and a place though also. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
Like, so like, you know, if we sitting in here and like the people in the chat were just crying about stuff, right? That's not the time and the place. You feel me? Like I feel like I guess depending on the situation, I'd say that most public displays, it's more of a private thing. You feel me? But I do agree with you. Like we're raising like the image that's portrayed is that, you know what I mean? Like it's some pussy shit to be emotional. You feel me? You shouldn't cry. You know what I mean? Chin up. And that shit, I mean, that shit ain't real. Like, you know what I mean? It is. We're human beings. We're emotional creatures. You know what I mean? We're designed to be emotional. We're designed, you know what I mean? We designed to express things like that.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it has to be the right time and right place. Now, if I got one of my niggas that's crying all the time about shit, just oh man, that. Like, you know what I mean? That's different. You know what I mean? Because I'm a person like this. Like, look, I have no problem with you bringing an issue to the table, but you got to bring a solution for every issue. So you know what I mean? Like if you heartbroken, you gotta come with some ideas on, okay, what can I do about this, maybe to prevent this from happening in the future, to help me get through this now. You know what I mean? And like I think that's part of it. Like if we express that to the youth, you know, like it's okay to show emotion. It's okay to be what's quote unquote, you know what I mean, considered emotionally soft sometimes. You have to bring something to the table. You for every problem you bring to me, you should at least have one solution. You know what I mean? Even if it's a shitty solution, at least show me that you put thought into getting over this so I can help you get over it. But bringing problems to the table with no solution, that's like making withdrawals from a loan, you know what I mean, from a loan shark with no intention of paying anything back. You gonna drain me eventually. You feel me?
What up,
BG was good.
What's happening? What's happening, man? Hey, man, I had to come put some flavor in y'all here, boy. You niggas up here emotional.
Nah, man, we not emotional.
Niggas, man. Niggas is emotional, man. Fuck, man.
Nah.
Pimps don't cry, nigga. Hell's wrong with you, nigga?
Pimps don't cry.
Pimps don't cry, nigga.
Fuck, shout to the other guys. Shout to the other guys. This nigga said pimps don't cry.
I had to, yeah, man. Y'all niggas up here talking that motherfucking relationship shit, nigga. Yeah, fuck, talking. Let's talk now.
I mean,
let's talk now.
Let's talk, baby.
Yeah, I missed some shit because I was getting on her. But what's up? What we talking about?
What's the next question?
Oh shit!
Shout out to the
chat.
chat.
With the next topic, Trey. Nigga, I picked.
See, hey, but look. Let me say so real quick, Jelly. But when that's your attitude, Jelly, fuck love, you're always gonna go into relationships with a wrong attitude, which is ultimately gonna cause things to be, you know what I mean, real shaky. Yeah. If you go into any situation with a fucked up mind frame about it, 9 times out of 10, the end result's gonna be some fucked up shit. Because you looking for the negatives in the situation. So instead of you looking at the joyful things in the situation, you're gonna be like, this nigga snores when he sleeps. Instead of, damn, you know what I mean? This nigga, you can look at it 2 ways. Damn, this nigga sleeping well right now. You know what I mean? He getting his rest because he works hard. Or you know what I mean? You can look at it like that. Or you could be like, man, this nigga snoring. He keeping me up. I can't stand this nigga. That's because you already going into stuff with a negative mind frame. There's a positive way to look at things and a negative way to look at every situation. Sometimes some situations are meant for you to grow and learn from. Sometimes some situations are to test your strengths and your character. But you gotta look at it like that. You don't have to be looking, though, Jelly. It's just with that mind frame, though, you're always going to go into any kind of relationship situation with a negative outlook. And that negative blanket is going to shroud that whole situation.
Facts.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Some deep shit.
Dr. Drew need to put some niggas on his show.
Don't go. Like you said, Jelly, not looking. That's the best way to be, man. Some people be looking for love. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't where it's at, man. You go looking for some shit, you gonna find it. You feel what I'm saying? It might not be what's for you though. You feel what I'm saying? I say this shit all the time and perspective to the numbers on YouTube and shit, but it's what, damn near 8 billion people on the earth. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody ain't meant to like you. Everybody's not meant to fuck with you. None of that shit. You supposed to fuck with people that fuck with you genuinely. You feel what I'm saying? People that show you who they are up front. People that are genuine up front, and those are the people you fuck with. Like I'm single, you feel me? But I don't holler at females. You feel what I'm saying? Not even on no cocky shit, but I let this shit come to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't go looking. I'm not hollering at girls at the store. I'm not in bitches DMs and shit like that. No, excuse me. I'm not in females. I'm not gonna be in no bitches DMs unless I'm trying to get some of that chicken up out that motherfucking club. You feel what I'm saying? But I, as far as a female, you feel what I'm saying? I don't do that. I ain't sliding in no DMs and no shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Just because if what's for me is gonna be for me, and it's gonna present itself. You feel what I'm saying? You don't go looking for nothing at all.
When you're looking and you're searching for something, and you like really searching for it, psychologically you're gonna accept subpar. You know what I mean? Because you want
Facts.
something so bad. You're gonna accept something that's subpar, which goes back around to what we were saying, like when I hopped on at the very beginning with you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta learn people. You gotta learn how to be a friend first. You feel me? Like in
Facts.
any kind of situation, you know, even with work, you gotta learn how to at least be acquaintances with your coworkers. You know what I mean? To see how they function, to see if you want to move it to the next level of, hey, after work, let's go get some drinks and hang out. To, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, et cetera, et cetera. Like, hey, bro comes over to my house and we chill on the weekends and we do this, that, or that. You know, we go clubbing on the weekends or some shit. You feel me? Like you have to take steps in every kind of relationship you have. You know what I mean? And it's
Facts.
just what it is. Even as a baby, when a baby's born, a baby has to learn to trust the parents. You feel me? To know that, hey, they're gonna protect me. And then okay, now we can move it up another level. Now that I trust you, you feel me? Now I can ask you for a bike. You feel me?
Facts.
And then from there, you know, we can level up. Like, hey, I love you. You love me too, right? Where's my car? It's my 16th birthday. Where's my car? You feel me? So like like for real though, like in every relationship in life, you have to make them steps to get to know, to understand like the people you're dealing with, their pros, their cons, their strengths, their weaknesses, to see how those attributes, you know what I mean, collectively work with you or how they don't collectively work with you.
I call it seasons. You feel me? Like at this point in where I'm like, I was in a relationship like the last 10 years of my life. I've been single for almost 3 years now. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to that. You feel me? But nah. but like within the 10 years, you feel what I'm saying? Like I understood like that I was with 3 different women, you feel what I'm saying? I jumped from relationship to relationship to relationship. I never took time in between, you feel what I'm saying, to be like, all right, this what I did wrong. This, you know what I'm saying? Like even try to how you say heal. You feel what I'm saying? Like I didn't give myself time to heal. It was like, fuck that, I'm on to the next one. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like it's a lot of people get caught up in that, just jumping from relationship to relationship to relationship because they looking for some shit. You feel what I'm saying? And now where I'm at, I went through a spiritual journey, you feel what I'm saying, at the beginning of my breakup. You feel me? So I was with her, like we lived together at a big ass house. So like, you know, that relationship sticky. So like I moved my shit to a whole nother room. You feel what I'm saying? For like the last 2 months of us living together and shit. But like I was going through my shit then, and I was just looking at her different. You feel what I'm saying? Because I didn't allow us to go through them seasons before we get together. You feel what I'm saying? I call it seasons. Like I feel like you should be with somebody when they high vibrational at the beginning. It's always gonna happen. Like the honeymoon stage. You feel what I'm saying? Like where everything's straight. But then shit starts happening. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like you got to be with them when they low vibration. Well, you got to see what they like when like they down, they depressed, not financially at their top. You feel what I'm saying? And then you got to see what somebody is like when you go through some shit, them same type of things. You see what I'm saying? Because people will change on you. Because like y'all was saying at first, a lot of the time you meet people's representative. You feel what I'm saying? And people can only keep an act up for so long. You feel what I'm saying? They can only be a certain way for so long. Like I don't know about y'all, but like, have y'all ever messed with a chick and then moved in with her and then been like, oh shit, this is not it. This is not the move. Yeah. Or even not even move in, but like go stay the night. You go stay the night and you like, this is how you living? Like this, what the fuck is going on over here? But like you've been fucking with her for 6 months and you just been at your crib. You never seen how she living though. You feel what I'm saying? But then you get together, y'all get together and you like, this shit don't add up. You feel what I'm saying? Like this shit, I can't live like, but it takes seasons. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got to take time to learn people. And some people are just so impatient. They so impatient with going through the, like, I want to be in love. I want to be in love now, not understanding like you might be building something with somebody, but like even with me, like I got feelings, you feel what I'm saying? But
that was the hardest thing for that nigga to say.
I was crying about that shit, you know? That was hard as shit, boy.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Shut up. But what I'm saying is, like, you feel me? Like, I'm not just gonna jump into a relationship with somebody because I feel like the vibe is right then and there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's gotta take time. I gotta see these seasons. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people ain't cut out for this shit. Some people just can't endure the journey. You feel what I'm saying? But that's when you see the switch up in people. Like, that's when the real them like, I can't do that shit. Like, it's motherfucker taking too long to make me theirs. The fuck, man? Some people just moved, and I'm one of them nigga. I'm move slow. It's gonna be a slow grind before I be in my next relationship. You feel me? Like, it just is what it is. I'm trying to touch 1,000,000. Like, if a motherfucker can't help me get that $1 million, you ain't got no $1 million ideas. We can't have $1 million conversations. Like, in the midst of getting to know you, we ain't got shit to talk about. That's just, just real nigga shit. You gotta learn people before y'all jump in relationships, because that's when y'all see you. That's when what you talking about, like motherfucker snoring and shit. If you never fuck with this motherfucker to the point where you've been around them long enough to see them fall asleep, you'll never know they snore. You fuck around, move in with this motherfucker. The first night, this motherfucker sound like a bear next to you, nigga. What the fuck? How I'm gonna get some sleep? That ain't you entering it with a negative attitude. You feel what I'm saying? That's just not you learning your partner. You're not learning your significant other.
I'm gonna tell you one of the worst things I've ever experienced in a relationship. That's like smacking. Like that shit bothers me bad. You know what I'm saying?
What, a chick smacking?
Yeah.
Chill?
Anybody. Just the chick
like when they eat, like slurping soup and shit.
Oh, you talking about like eating? Like, for y'all who don't know, smacking is eating with your mouth open and making the noise.
Talking to a motherfucker with your mouth full of food and shit.
I hate that shit.
Manners.
Like I hate that shit, bro. Like, and I've been
ain't got no manners. This bitch ever just eating food falling out on the shirt.
Did I get myself into? Bitch, I don't even want to eat with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a tough one.
Like I was saying though, like that shit is really important though. Like, because on average, most people don't even know themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They really don't know themselves. So, like, that getting to know people period is like super duper important, man. Because like I said, like I really didn't get to know myself fully. Like, I had a good idea who I was. You know what I mean? Until I went to the Bing and I like really, sitting there by myself, you know what I mean? No mail, no phone calls, none of that shit, for years, bro. So I ain't had no choice but to really get to know myself. And I was about 70% right with who I was, you know what I mean? But I learned the other 30% of who I was, you know what I mean? So, like, now, I ain't got no problem, like, being like, hey, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, you know what I mean? This is that, this is this. And by the Bing, you feel me? And most people don't like have the time to do that, or never like really thought about it, because most people don't think about things like that. Like, damn, who am I? Most people don't really ask themselves, like, who am I really? You know what I mean? Like, what am I afraid of? What am I not afraid of? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Most people just go about like on autopilot, you know what I mean, from day to day. So it's really hard, when you jump into stuff dealing with people when probably both people really don't know themselves as is, you know what I mean? So
facts. Yeah. Facts, bro. Short. Niggas just smack that Black Air Force One that good.
Hell nah.
Like, I like my shorty to have a pair of Black Air Force Ones, but I don't like them to be her everyday shoes. If you picking up what I'm putting in. Like, I put these bitches on, but she can throw some heels on. Yeah.
Facts.
Tracer, how you gonna do a talk show getting drunk and you can't even finish it? You was doing that shit before I got on her. I meant to say something to you when I first got on her, but subject matter was deep.
Be talking, ain't.
What's the next step?
Ask some questions
for now.
You got to freestyle this shit.
That's right.
What's next? Transition, motherfucker.
Transition.
Why you got your headphones around your neck, not on your ear?
He only got one set.
Hey Tracy,
So
can I
that's the way it
suggest
works.
something?
Yeah, what's up?
Can I, like, in between topics, you should play a song. That way
Yeah,
you can, you know what I mean? You could prep how
get it
you want to
together.
come into.
Yeah.
Yep, you could prep how you want to come into the next. That way, you know what I mean? You got like that
Yeah,
smooth transition.
Stupid ass boy.
yeah. Man,
You been on my
show
show long
straight
enough.
to
Hey,
ass up,
look.
bro. You got
Hey, look,
me fucked up.
Tracy, look, we all learning, bro. We all learning how to do this. So,
I
you
mean,
know what I mean?
I'm babyfoot in this motherfucker.
Smoke, you look like a little Smoke, you look like a little meerkat up there, nigga. Little meerkat looking over the counter, looking at nigga.
I want
Baby
to see
chicken
this.
looking at me.
I want to see
they
this.
can't-
What's on the stove looking at me? Go ahead on.
Oh man, this guy.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah, you on camera now, nigga. You wasn't side. Yeah, you thought I forgot about shit? Niggas think I be forgetting because I let you niggas slide for a few minutes. Nah, my you know,
man,
I just bring it to the table and see
seconds.
how niggas
Yeah, nah.
Man, you talking about you drunk shit, nigga. I'm the lip motherfucker off his brewskis. No, I'm the
They said you need a
Jagerbomb king,
pillow. They said you need a pillow, Smoke. They can't see you too short.
Man, hey, I'm telling you about it. It ain't me, bro. It's not where that camera angle.
That's Tracer fault. What's the next topic, nigga? Come on, man.
Nigga, I was letting y'all niggas joke it out. Damn, what's wrong with you?
I was
Hey,
having
don't
roast
nobody want no
session.
smoke with me. Don't nobody want that smoke, nigga.
Shit.
This is live action here. Niggas can't hide in the chat and be on the side of the camera and shit. Nigga, this is live. Don't nobody want that shit live.
Correct with it.
All right, so what's y'all's perspective on like you can trust the person how you want to, but if their loyalty's not there, you feel me? Then like what is trust? You feel me without their loyalty? Like how do y'all feel about that?
Ain't no such thing.
Yeah, you loyalty and trust,
Yeah.
I feel like go hand in hand.
Yeah,
You know
go
what I
ahead.
mean? Like if you're not loyal, you're not trustworthy. You feel me? Like
Facts. And if I
All right,
can't
so
trust you,
so
you
it
ain't
goes
gonna be loyal.
like I don't understand how niggas be hanging with motherfuckers that like that shit kill me. Like how a nigga have a nigga around that ain't loyal to him. Like a nigga done stabbed him in their back and did snake shit multiple times, but you consistently hang around that motherfucker. Like
You a fool. Your name was Joe Fist.
like
You the dumb son of a bitch.
you consistently ask them for shit. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
Yeah, you can't be hanging around with nobody that crossed you. Like I feel like somebody overstepping your boundaries and crossing you is two different things. You feel what I'm saying? Like somebody can unawareingly cross your boundaries and not know it. But I say this shit all the time. You gotta make your boundaries be known. That way people know when they violate you. You feel what I'm saying? But then it's a difference between that and a motherfucker just, you know what I'm saying, trying to slime you out. You feel me? And that's a motherfucker that you don't want around you. A motherfucker that'll slime you out and then act sorry. You feel me? Because when they made that move, they did it with no remorse. And them type of feelings really don't die in people. They just get repressed. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, a motherfucker can only fake for so long. Motherfucker can only put on a representative for so long. Eventually, you're going to see that shit. And the hate be in the jokes. You feel me? So a motherfucker will be around you and say some shit like, oh, you got your little podcast. I see your little cowboy. What you get your taxes? That be the main one. What you get your taxes?
Kill a nigga all the way out.
You feel me? Like that, them the motherfuckers you gotta watch type shit. You like, not only are you watching me, but you feel away. You're envious of my minor six. Like it might be a major move for you to go get a car off the lot. You feel me? But a motherfucker like, what you get your taxes? So you think I'm gonna fuck up with money is what you telling me. You think I'm a bum. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta read that shit when people say little shit like that. But then the type of motherfuckers you don't want around you, bro. Them motherfuckers really don't give a fuck about you genuinely. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh shit, my bad.
You gonna play the song to itself.
I ain't playing it to myself, man. I'm trying to find the song. Right, I got where I want to be at, man. You know, I'm right listening to my shit.
I think we've had this conversation before too. Like when you let people know your boundaries, from that point on, if they cross them, it's blatant. It's blatant disrespect. You know what I mean? Like if a nigga don't know where the fence is and you tell him don't leave the yard, you know what I mean? Like if there's no fence there, but you tell him, hey man, don't go past the fence. You know what I mean? A motherfucker might wander past where you feel the fence is. You know what I mean? But like as soon as you tell them, like, hey, look, you know what I mean? This is the fence boundaries. Don't go past there. You're going in the neighbor's yard, right? And they do it anyways. They don't give a fuck what you had to say. So in a sense, they don't give a fuck about how you feel or none of that shit. So you know what I mean?
That come with being man enough or a woman enough to tell a motherfucker when they feel like people get in the habit of ignoring the fucking red flags. You feel me? Like motherfucker see some shit and be like, that's cool, but I deal with it. Instead of bringing it to a motherfucker and be like, hey, I feel a way about that. You feel me? I didn't appreciate it, or I don't like it, or it makes me feel a fucking way. If you really care about me and how I feel, I need you to fix that. You feel what I'm saying? That's called drawing. Motherfuckers won't do that though. They'll keep that shit to themselves and let it build up. And then, like traumas, is when you'll look at a motherfucker sneeze wrong. You'll be like, bitch, I can't wait for you to get the fuck on. Like, as soon as I get my check, I'm leaving. As soon as I get paid, I'm leaving this bitch.
Let me ask a question, Michi. So, do you feel like there's certain times where you can't express stuff to people because you already know how they're going to react, and so it's kind of better to let things kind of.
I definitely do, but at the same time, like I feel like that it always has to be said. Like it always has to be said. You feel me? Like you always have to draw your line in the sand, no matter what, because if you allow it, it's gonna continue to agitate you. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna bother you to the point where you fucking erupt. You feel me? Pause and you blow up on somebody that don't deserve that shit. You feel me? Like, but you mad, or it be the wrong time. Like I said, motherfucker just sneeze. And you be like, motherfucker, I'm about to kill you. You feel? Facts. But you at some point you can't let shit fester, because I feel like that's if you let something fester like that, you're almost as much as a coward as the motherfucker to keep doing the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're not addressing it and you allowing them to keep doing shit that's affecting. You feel what I'm saying? But you gotta. That's what I said, man. Just stand on business all the time, bro. No matter it, you gotta protect your own energy, no matter what. Because you the one that gotta go home with them feelings. You the one gotta sit and stew in that shit when it don't go right or your way. But if you never let somebody know, if you never let nobody know, then shit, motherfuckers gonna continue to handle you any type of way. You feel me? So like he said, once you draw that line in the sand, and then they know, once they blatantly cross the line again, it's like, then you got to make a decision. If you sever ties or you allow the abuse, then you becoming a manipulator, because you not a manipulator, an enabler, because you're allowing this person, you feel me, to manipulate you in that way.
Check us out, perfect example. Like, check us out, perfect example. You know what I'm saying? When he's talking about motherfucker got to speak up. Like, bro didn't mean no harm by it, no shit like that. But bro be like, you feel me, cokehead, woo, scoot, you feel me? And I always get offensive about it. So like one day, you know what I'm saying? We hopped out we was dead ass on live. We both turned our cameras out, muted our cameras, got on the phone. He was like, what's wrong, bro? You feel me? And I explained the situation to him. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah. He's like, you just gotta speak up. You gotta speak up about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a major thing. Like, a lot of motherfuckers don't speak up about shit, bro. They just let that shit roll and let that shit roll. You feel me? They take the punches. And like I just said, you can only take so much hurt. You know what I'm saying? You can only take so much. Blow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's a perfect example of that shit. And it's like, it wasn't even a ongoing thing, but bro seen the couple of times that he did say it, I acted word towards it. You know what I'm saying? So he addressed the situation. He was like, what's up? He's like, why you getting all mad and shit? You know what I'm saying? Is something wrong? You got some smoke in it? I was like, nah, nigga. It's like that's like you feel me? It bothered me. You feel me? But yeah, like that's a perfect example.
But even shit like that though, like I told you, nigga, if you not on no fucking coke, nigga, that shit shouldn't bother you. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, no matter what, if a motherfucker saying Trey's a gay, or like whatever the fuck, that's not you. You're white. Trey's a white. Nigga, if you know you not white or you're not gay, why the fuck would that make you upset? Especially somebody that doesn't know you personally. These people on the internet don't know you personally. You feel me? So that's why I say you can't take nothing nobody says. Oh, this shit ain't real. It's not real. Nothing nobody can say on this motherfucker can make me mad. Nobody, nothing. Besides Nietzsche, you a bitch ass nigga or you a dickhead. Like, You
Like when
feel
we
me?
first
Or
started
somebody
this.
me showing love to somebody and then they cross me, like that's the worst shit you can do to me. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
cause I'm not there. This shit ain't man.
Man, like when we
Eat
first
my dick.
started this, I'm trying to tell you, I would go at niggas next. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. I always had to tell this nigga, bro, look, bro, this
Hey,
shit is fake. Nigga, why are you getting so
man.
mad?
It's fake.
Why you really letting people get under your fucking skin, bro, that don't know nothing about you, don't give a fuck about you? If you
Yeah.
died today, they ain't gonna do nothing but put rest in peace and a poster picture. Motherfuckers ain't gonna catch a plane to come see your dead body. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, fuck
Facts.
this shit, bro. This shit ain't, these niggas ain't, nobody's gonna put food in your kid's mouth, nigga, when you don't got it. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Like, fuck a motherfucker on the internet, bro. Fuck this shit, man. These niggas can say whatever about me, bro.
Take that
You feel
shit,
me?
bro.
They can say whatever about me, bro. My balls big and they jangle like a lot of keys. Fuck you talking about. I make sure a lot of people eat. Ain't no pause, nigga. Ain't no pause right there. Fuck you talking about. Yo, I make sure a lot of people eat, nigga, in real life. You feel what I'm saying? So this internet shit, bro, nigga can say whatever the fuck about me. It ain't nothing but free promo. Subscribe. Too Loud Radio, dope shit on the internet. If you ain't into that, check your motherfucking intellect. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Hallelujah. Fuck this.
Hey, speaking on that, we
I
will
don't know
be
why I be
last
yawning every
live
time I get on here.
in between the hours of 11:30 and 12. Join in, tap in, like, share, subscribe, that shit.
Yes, Lord.
Facts.
And also
Hey,
tune
man.
in to Hood Morning America. I mean, if you don't like, I can't really tell you your time depending on your time zone. You know what I'm saying? Shit, come on, different for everybody.
It's 1 o'clock.
Eastern time
It's
But
zone.
for
1
us,
o'clock.
you know what I'm saying, it's 1 o'clock.
Western Pacific time zone.
What y'all saying? Y'all be going up, bro?
9 a.m. Alaska time, which is 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
She said, can he get a gram? No,
Hey, man.
man. Let the chat say a gram. What the fuck? Can I get a gram? Yeah, you can tell that's your wife. Y'all be together. You got 2 weeds. I need 2 weeds, man. I got
Can he get a
$50. I
gram?
need 2 weeds.
Can he get a gram, please?
Hey, nah, that's what I was gonna say. Smoke, I hate your shirt. But
Man, it's all right.
Trazer,
I
I'm
don't
proud of you.
give a fuck. I like your shirt,
You
though.
look like Gangsta Beetlejuice. But my nigga. Trazer, I'm proud of you, little bro. Like for real. Nah, like real shit, I'm proud of both of y'all. Like, even though I'm joking and shit, and like I come on here to turn you up just to bring the smiles and shit. That's what they want from me on the internet. If I don't, they gonna think I'm having a bad day. So I gotta come and say a lot of bullshit. You feel me? But I'm proud of you, bro, for real. Cause I told you a long time ago to turn your camera on, you feel me, and just talk your shit. Don't be worried about nothing, bro. Just do your shit. You feel what I'm saying? And to see you finally doing that shit, like I'm proud of you, guys. Real shit. Just don't get too drunk. Don't get too drunk. Cause I'm not gonna be on her all the time to save your ass. Don't get on her. Trauma be doing shit too. And you and Smoke be drinking together. Both of you niggas don't need to be on her fucking drunk. That is not gonna be a talking point. It's gonna turn into some whole comedy shit.
Because the first show, I wasn't drunk. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't fucked up, but I was sober. You know what I'm saying?
I'm always turning.
Shit was funny to the
Trazer and sober don't even belong in the same sentence.
Yeah,
Unless
man, nigga, no.
Appreciate
there's
that,
a
Jelly.
knot
Hey, I
somewhere.
swear though. I be sober though. Yeah,
At work, yeah.
At work, no, most definitely not. I'm around a lot of drunk people. I cannot. Nah, fuck that, bro. Do you know how annoying it is to be around motherfuckers who been drinking since they got up?
Yes, I
Shit.
don't like being around drunk people.
Bro, it's like you babysitting a lot of fucking grown folks. Dog. I'm talking about you see some shit be going on up there.
Yeah, I'm that nigga. Like, if we together and we go somewhere and like you get too drunk, they were like, Meech, help pick him up. No. Not helping that nigga get up.
I didn't help that nigga get that way. That nigga got that way by himself. He gonna pick himself up by himself.
Bro, I don't care how many drinks I bought the nigga. I don't give a fuck. So what?
I'm gonna keep it. It's only one time I've been so drunk that I had to get my steering wheel up. Just one time.
But
you
no,
made the
you
decision
should.
to.
No, bruh, no, you should. Anytime you drink, you should be giving the steering wheel up.
Yeah.
At any time. Oh. I mean, if you functional, why?
Facts, you are your own competition when you drunk, Tracy. Anytime you your own competition.
I mean, but I don't drive when I can't walk straight and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, Tracy need one more sub to get to 100, y'all. Just make it happen.
I appreciate y'all.
Facts. This make it happen.
Yeah, that's where you play the song. Insert song here.
I was listening to this type of shit. I got you this shit.
Can I join this Snapchat on my iPad?
Smoke, what are you over saying, dog?
Man, shit.
Are you talking shit with that napkin shirt on in the back?
Man, listen, man, don't worry about my motherfucking family
tabletop. Look like a barbecue now.
Playing Play-Doh.
That's the family reunion.
On me. Big Mitch.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
Too loud. Oh, you got that trauma shit.
Hey, baby, hand me that extended clip right there real quick.
So 100 round right there.
Gratitude, queen.
Appreciate you.
Bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bitch, bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bounce. Nigga, this shit bounce, ooh, 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 man. Nigga, this shit bounce. Somebody call Dre, I'm in need of a doctor. Cause I'm the illest nigga walking this side of Wakanda. Yeah, I'm the man with the plan, bitch, I do what I gotta. You probably wouldn't understand cause you got a vagina. Pussy, who high to tell them holler. We got us a problem cause I got a chopper from Guatemala full up with hollers. And I don't even drink Hetty, but I got a model who will offer swallow up the wood like she out Apollo. And I ain't got a run game, she gon' choose up. Take your hoe through hell and high water, pull her shoes up. I been paid like suede on you new bucks. Sharper than a blade, ace of spade, get your crew cut. Baby, I'm not your boyfriend, we fuck like that. Dick in her eyes crossed, now they stuck like that. She like me, see why you pull off in that truck like that. Cause I ain't laying up, baby, you miss dunks like that. I gotta bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bitch, bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bounce. Nigga, this shit bounce, ooh, 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 bounce. Nigga, this shit. You ain't never heard a country nigga swag like this. A nigga get into a bag and in his bag like this. Won't be rocking no man bag when I bag your bitch. Punch had no dick, so I'ma slide on her, let her ride the wave, put the ride on her, put it in her stomach, make her come shoot a child on her. Then he chop off top, she a mind blower. The bag of a pound, she had time for it. Work. This ain't no real exotic, bro. You so lame. Filling up them Amazon packs with that no name. Till I put your clientele on to this propane. I'ma have you mark niggas running to the dope game. Stand up, been hip to the funny. If it ain't seem too late, a dummy pack. I ain't see the game, I was busy watching 100 stack. Press about some hoes, homeboy, with some money. You gotta bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bitch, bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bounce, ooh, bounce. Nigga, this shit bounce, ooh, 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 bounce. Nigga, this shit bounce.
I told you this was the one. Hey, face, this the one on me. Hey, baby, can you put that mask up for me?
I want a video.
Put these gloves.
Just like titties bouncing.
Right there.
There's a girl doing the titty twerk. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Yo, you could probably find the get, bro. You could probably find. Yeah. I'll be right back.
See, a wise man once said, let's speak some truth about life in the way we feel. Like self-confidence we lacking, and depression we feel. That's often things we never speak about. I'm just keeping it real. How would you feel if no one loved you and you felt all alone? Like slice your wrist and then it's over. Well, that's the wrong as a soldier. Every life is very precious. That's a message I quote you. Cause you my brother, that's an answer. She my sister, that's a blessing. That's the way that I was raised until this day remain the same. But yet my heart remain with pain. Cause all this racist shit in vain. Just trying to tell your neighbor I love you. No matter the color, we bleed the same. A wise man once said I had a dream. And it was Martin Luther King. That everyone can come together. This is the message that I bring. Even though nobody ever told you, just know somebody loves you.
everybody else around us gon' do the same. We gotta stand and make a change, cause the children in the youth, they don't deserve the same. But we gotta live through all this hatred and this pain. You my brother, you my sister, we the same. Even though we don't share blood, we spit the same. Is this the way we wanna raise our kids in vain? I'm just speaking from the heart, so feel my pain. Cause everybody got a dream, is yours the same? Now I'm speaking to these kids, it ain't the same. It's your dream to be a doctor or a lawyer. It's your dream to own a business, cruise the world like Tom Sawyer. We was born to fly high, to see the limits to the sky. Even though nobody ever told you, just know somebody love you. And we be the same. You my brother, you my sister, we can make a change. Even though nobody ever told you, just know somebody love you. And we be the same. You my brother, you my sister, we can make a change. Even though nobody ever told you, just know somebody love you. And we be the same. So we can make a change. Alright, I gotta answer this shit. There we go. Oh. It's crazy.
Pain on the 1 2 is me pain.
Yeah, that was me.
Hey, was that my black dude?
That pain.
No, yeah.
Where you get that hair from, man?
You said what?
Where you get that hair from?
I don't know.
C-I-T-I.
It's crazy. You know I'm fucking out.
C-I-T-I. Zitty fashion fillet.
But
Fashion.
yeah,
Go ahead.
man. Look, I'm ready to cut this show short so I got some shit to go do. That get longer as I get better. You know what I'm saying? But like, you feel me? Pause, most definitely. Man, look here. Come on now.
Where you going, nigga?
But I want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank Meech and Tron for hopping up on the screen with me, fucking with me.
For sure.
Everybody stay safe. You feel me?
That's your exit. You need to work on that.
Man, I
You
said
ain't
I'm
asked
working
us
on
if
it,
we
bro.
had
But
no
you just,
shout outs or
you just let
nothing.
me say, bro, I gotta get used to this shit, bro. I ain't no camera person.
Yes, you are. You're doing a show. What are you talking about?
I do the shows, but that's why I be quiet
You
a lot of
be
the
on my
time.
show all the time. What do you mean you ain't
All
no camera
the time,
person?
but I be quiet a lot of the times
You
too.
be on Jelly's live. You own the camera all the time now, ugly man.
I'm getting used to it. You feel me? But it's you know what I'm saying? It's different being up there by yourself versus being up with other people. Though.
You not up
You
there
know what
by
I'm saying?
yourself. You get your
I'm not
median up
right
there.
now. I know I'm not right now.
You get Teddy Pendergrass Jr. up there with you right now. Look at that. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Next time you gotta get on your phone, Smoke. That way you can.
Bro,
You can
I
have
know
the
that's why I
same
just
message.
asked if I can do this shit on my iPad.
Yeah, I gotta send you
Yeah.
links and shit. I need your email and shit though.
They got the backdrops on them shits too.
Later, George. Yeah, you can add all that shit, gang.
All right, George.
I ain't say less. Yeah.
All right, George.
Sean, what you trying, man? I don't know, man. I gotta go live tomorrow. Like, I might not.
Man, y'all should go up, bro. I hop on with
For
y'all
what?
when I come back. I hop on with y'all when
No,
I come back.
man, no.
Fucking sucker.
I don't want to today. I gotta go
Why
live
not?
tomorrow night.
We should
Y'all
go
can
live
go,
early.
try and go live. I'll be in the chat.
We should
This
all
is
go
my
on the
second
30-day
live
spree
of the
again.
Ugly
day.
dog.
You hear me?
What?
Go.
We should go on the 30-day spree again.
For what?
Oh.
15 days.
I'm about to move. It's at the end of the month. I'm taking like a week, maybe 2 weeks off.
All right, cool.
Just so y'all know, yeah, Too Loud Radio will be taking a week, at least a week hiatus at the end, the last week of August. Nigga, 'cause I got some shit to do.
Adulting.
Jelly's going live. There it is. Jelly's going live. That's the spot. Goddamn.
All right, cool. Everybody slide the Jelly.
Menace just went live
Matter of
too.
fact, yeah, Menace is live too. What the
Menace
fuck?
Jelly.
I think Menace Jelly's probably gonna slide the Menace, and then she gonna go live when Menace is done, probably, because Jelly be only working. Dude, get a goddamn exit, boy. Work, you couldn't come up with
Man,
shit.
I was waiting on y'all to say y'all pieces to
You
everybody.
didn't even
That's what I'm
ask
waiting
us.
on, my boy.
You never asked us.
I mean, I said what I said. Everybody usually know to just go. Yeah. Damn.
Look, y'all, man. Fuck with Tracer, man. Fuck with Trauma. Fuck with me.
You got all the effects for it, man.
Y'all know the vibes, man.
Yeah,
Fuck with Jelly, fuck with Menace, fuck with the umbrellas. Whoever else is in here, fuck with everybody, man. Y'all know the motherfucking vibes, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Shout out to Smoke, shout out to Tracer. Appreciate y'all inviting me up here on the panel today. Then shout out to Michi. You feel me? I already know what it is, man. Umbrella Gang. Also, Devil's Work drops on the 11th. You feel me? So make sure you pre-save.
I go cop it.
The pre-save link is, you go to my Instagram, go in the bio, hit the link. It's at the top of my link tree. Make sure y'all pre-save that Devil's Work, man. Drops 2 days. In 2 days.
Yes, Lord. Tracer sweating. All right, y'all.
I got a light beaming on me. All right, we out of here, y'all.
Hey, man. Make sure y'all tune in next time, man, to understand how to overcome the struggles of a king.
See what I'm saying?